just something about eating paella in the place that it was invented. Welcome to Valencia, Spain. This is the third biggest city in Spain, and it was rated the most popular expat destination in 2020.
If you haven't seen us before, we're Eric and Sarah. We've spent a lot of time traveling through Latin America, and we just spent a little bit of time traveling in Southeast Asia. And now we are here for 2 weeks exploring around Spain in a series we're calling Spain by Train.
That's right. In our last video, we spent 2 days in Barcelona, and we took a 3-hour train here to Valencia. We're actually here for 2 days as well, but yesterday was Sunday, and thanks to Spain's wonderful work-life balance, everything that we wanted to do was closed.
So we took full advantage of the relaxation day yesterday, but that means we now only have 1 day to do everything we want to see here in Valencia. So our first stop of the day is going to be McDonald's. We're going to get some Big Macs, maybe some fries, a little Coca-Cola, you know?
No, let's not do that.
Just kidding. But there's always a McDonald's in any main square around the world, it seems. I don't know how they always get like the best real estate.
Money.
Yeah.
One of our biggest draws to Valencia is their historic center. It is so beautiful. All of the old buildings and architecture really is quite wonderful. This place was founded in 138 BC by the Romans, so it's a very old city and it's built like it. All of these narrow streets are just so fun to get lost in, and you find yourselves under these like arches, find yourself in like a different plaza randomly, and it's really fun to just get lost here. And in the center of it all, you have the Valencia Cathedral. It is so beautiful, and it actually houses the Holy Grail of Jesus Christ, which is the cup that Jesus drank out of during the Last Supper. So it's just really amazing to be in a place with so much history, so many beautiful buildings. I love it.
We did choose to do a short audio tour inside the cathedral, but as per usual, we couldn't film too much. The predominantly Gothic architecture inside the church was incredible, and it was definitely worth the €9 each to enter. It's just so beautiful in every direction. I can't even believe it. Every time you turn a corner, there's just another really gorgeous building, and I'm honestly blown away. I love it here in Valencia so much. This is Mercat Central. At 8,000 square meters, it is the largest market in all of Europe.
This looks so good.
Delicious. Okay, well apparently Valencia is the orange capital of Spain, so it would be a crime not to get an orange juice when we're here. Shake it out first. I don't want to spill it. Oh. That is some of the best orange juice I've ever had. Oh, I could just down this without you.
No, give it to me. I want some. Look how orange it is. Like actually like
it's crazy.
Like put it in the light just a little bit. Like that, it's just popping. I love that.
So fresh, and she's making it right here.
I'm gonna get an ostrich egg there.
These are massive. Look at these things. They don't even look real. They're all shiny and smooth with like a little spackling going on. Only $10. I could have an ostrich. I could raise it as a pet.
$10?
Yeah.
Put it on the incubator?
Yeah, put it in an incubator for, however long that takes, and there you go. Actually, just kidding. I don't think that's right. $38. I could have an ostrich. That's crazy.
It is so beautiful in here as well. It apparently used to be a completely open air market, and then they eventually covered it up with a very beautiful structure. There's even like all these like colorful domes, and I don't think I've ever seen like a market roof look so beautiful, you know?
It is gorgeous. Stained glass in a market? What is this?
And I gotta say, largest market in Europe, not the largest market that we've ever been to.
Absolutely not. I'm kind of surprised actually.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess everything in Europe is kind of smaller, smaller spaces, but it doesn't feel as large as I expected it to.
No, but it's quite large, but it's just not the largest we've ever been to.
Okay. Gracias.
¿Otra?
No, está bien. Gracias.
ahorita, gracias.
My goodness, this is massive.
Are we able to finish this?
It smells so good. So this is paella, the most famous dish here in Valencia. It was originated from farmers and laborers who essentially just created a midday meal based off what they could find in their fields. So it has rice in it, usually has snails, rabbit, jasmine, tomatoes, and over time has obviously evolved into other things. So we got the seafood paella. So this one has prawns, mussels, and fish, cuttlefish. And it always comes in this massive dish to be shared. So this is crazy.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish all of that.
I don't know, I'm pretty hungry.
We also have the opportunity to try Agua de Valencia for the very first time. Now this is a special drink from Valencia that includes cava, gin, vodka, and orange juice. It is very, very good. In the middle of the day, this is like dangerous. Took them a little bit to make it, because I think they actually just make it from scratch every time. But man, this looks so good.
It's a good sign. I would have been worried if it came in like 10 minutes that it was microwaved or something.
That's right. Yeah.
You look so happy.
Just a big old pile of paella. I'm so excited.
Okay. Can you just try it already?
Oh, sorry. I was actually just gonna pile it on my plate first.
So that it's hard to get into them. 6:30.
Incredible. Very, very good.
The name originals in Valencia, very different color. The name is socarrat,
Socarrat.
different color.
Okay.
Scrub, mix,
Yeah.
and it.
Okay, there you go. Wow,
Okay,
thank you so much. Well,
Thanks so much.
leave it to me to eat it all wrong.
You gotta
You
scrape the bits,
gotta
Eric.
scrape the bits off of the edge and mix it in. It's all part of the process. Fine, I'll just add it to my pile of paella that's already on my plate. Okay. That actually did add a bit more flavor to it.
Really?
Probably because it's like more toasted and maybe just like a little bit of like a crisp to it. Definitely changes the texture. But so good. Very seafoody, but yeah, I don't know. Nice rice meal. Love it.
What I appreciate though is the seafood is pre-prepared to eat in the rice. Like I feel like there's other dishes we've had before that have mussels and they're still in the shell and everything, you know, and you have to kind of pick through. But this is all pre-opened, pre-cut up. I don't know how you describe that. You know what I mean? So you can just eat a whole bite with the rice and it's all ready to go.
Gotta get that last little bit.
Gotta get every little kernel of rice. I'm so impressed we finished this whole thing. That was a lot of food. I also understand the Spanish siesta now. After eating this whole meal and a cocktail, I'm ready for a nap. A little 3 p.m. snooze.
Yeah, sign me up.
I just love any city that has just a big park that kind of goes through the middle of the city. Just so nice.
This park is actually a dried up river. There was a river that went through Valencia and I guess it was causing a lot of flooding issues, so they eventually just diverted it to the outskirts of the city. So now this whole riverbed became a park that goes through the city of Valencia. They actually call it the Lance of Valencia, which is so interesting.
And it's so quiet because you're kind of below the main roads above because it, you know, is a riverbed.
Yeah.
So it's so peaceful and quiet in here.
Absolutely. It was really cool because there's just a lot of bridges that obviously went over the river before. So now you're just going under all these beautiful stone bridges, and yeah, it's really, really nice. There's also a lot of orange trees lining the whole thing. Like we said, Valencia is the orange capital of Spain, but you can really tell here in the park. And we finally made it to the City of Arts and Sciences. This place is so futuristic. This looks so wild.
It's such a weird contrast with the old town.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, futuristic is a perfect way. It's so weird.
I like borderline kind of feel like I'm in Star Wars. Like it actually just sort of feels like one of those cities where it's just like all these different levels of people walking and hanging out. It's pretty cool, I gotta say.
Feels like people should be in some sort of like hovercraft cars, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I've come to the decision that Valencia is for walkers. Like this place is just like the ultimate walk all day paradise, you know?
So many pedestrian areas or bikers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of biking areas
That's true too.
but definitely a very walkable city.
Like this is just so beautiful even in itself, just by the City of Arts and Sciences. There's just like this whole section of plants and palm trees, and it just feels so tropical in here.
And it smells so good. There's all this jasmine growing up the sides.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Beautiful.
You gotta go between the letters. Stand on the L.
Stand on the L? I don't know what it is.
There is a guy cleaning the top of this thing. I do not envy his job. I really hope he's tied on.
I don't know if I could do that. That's pretty sketchy stuff. But he looks chilling. He looks like he's just hanging out up there. How you doing back there, Sarah? Can you hear me?
What?
How you doing back there?
Very good. I can't hear anything though.
I know, it's so loud. Now, I'd like to think that our budget has expanded over the years. You know, we're not staying in like $10 a night hostels anymore, but we'll still always opt for the 20-minute walk to the train station rather than getting an $8 cab.
Yeah, well, our 20,000 steps today hasn't been enough, so. Oh, for full circle moment. Mickey date. Okay, wait.
What was that? What were those words?
Mickey date. Mickey date. Mickey date.
Mercat. Full circuit.
I'm too tired for this. I'm just happy. I don't even know what those words were.
And somehow, no matter how much time you give yourself to reach the train, it always seems to be like right on time. We like
rush at the
just
end.
caught it.
We made it. Just
We made it, but we're good to go. We're on our way to Cordoba and then to Granada. So very, very excited. We had a really fantastic time in Valencia though.
I honestly wish we had more time. The only thing we missed that I'm kind of sad about is we didn't get a chance to go to the beach yesterday. We had every intention to. We went back to change and kind of just passed out for the night, honestly.
Yeah.
So tired. So there's only so much you can fit in one day, but
Yeah, we had a really, really nice time. I definitely would come back to Valencia.
absolutely.
Anyways, we are on our way to Granada. We will see you there, and
We'll see you in the next one.
ciao. Oh my word, are you serious?
It's recording. Oh, for full circle moment. Mickey date. Okay, wait.